Deep inside the enchanted glen, where silver dewdrops hum lullabies to the flowers and the trees breathe like living beings, there lived a tiny fairy unlike any other. Her name was Aurelia, the time-stitching fairy. She wasn't just a tailor of cloth, she was a tailor of moments. Her needle was forged from moonlight, her thread spun from the golden hair of dawn. With every stitch, she could weave memories into garments, a scarf that glowed with a minute of sunlight, mittens that held a giggle from a spring morning, a gown stitched with an hour of pure joy. Her shop was not built of wood and brick, but of woven time itself. Its walls shimmered like rippling water, its windows opened to sunsets from 100 different days, and when the doorbell chimed, it rang with the sound of the first laugh of every child ever born. One day, a messenger arrived, not a fairy, not an elf, but a trembling wind sprite, wings frayed from long travel. "Aurelia," he gasped, "a prince of the human realm. His childhood has been stolen." Aurelia's tiny heart skipped. In the kingdom beyond the forest lived Prince Rowan, a boy of 12 with eyes like dusk and a smile that had vanished as if it had never existed. No one knew why. He wandered the halls of his castle like a stranger in his own life, unable to remember his toys, his first birthday cake, the sound of his mother's lullaby. The culprit? Crona, the witch of withering clocks, a shadowy thief who fed on stolen hours, who grew powerful by stealing youth and selling it to mortals desperate to live longer. Aurelia packed her tiny satchel with spools of moon thread, needles dipped in stardust, and a thimble made of crystal. She fluttered to the human world, leaving trails of glowing stitches in the night sky. When she reached Rowan's chamber, she found the boy staring blankly at a toy horse. "Do you remember this?" she asked softly. Rowan shook his head. "I know it's mine, but it feels like someone else's." Aurelia's wings quivered with determination. "Then I'll stitch your time back, moment by moment." To repair Rowan's childhood, Aurelia needed to collect his stolen moments scattered across magical realms. 1. The meadow of morning bells, where his first laugh now chimed inside a wildflower. 2. The river of reflections, where his 5th birthday candlelight floated inside a glowing droplet. 3. The clockmaker's hollow, guarded by Crona's enchanted owls, where his summer days of play ticked inside broken gears. 4. The cavern of falling stars, where his mother's lullaby was trapped inside a crystal tear. Each place was more breathtaking and more dangerous than the last. In the meadow of morning bells, flowers rang like silver bells when touched. Aurelia shrank to the size of a raindrop to sneak past Crona's shadow fox. She caught Rowan's laugh in a jar of dawnlight and stitched it into a golden scarf. At the river of reflections, she had to barter with a water spirit who demanded a memory of her own wings. Aurelia snipped off a feather, traded it, and stitched the glowing droplet into Rowan's velvet mittens. In the clockmaker's hollow, the gears ticked backwards and owls whispered lies. Aurelia stitched a cloak of midnight seconds to make herself invisible. She rescued the summer days and wove them into a silver sash. In the cavern of falling stars, Crona herself appeared, towering, wrapped in broken hourglasses, her voice a slow echo. She tried to tempt Aurelia. "Give me 1 year of your own life, fairy, and I'll return the boy's memories." Aurelia refused. With her needle flashing like lightning, she stitched a tear in time itself, trapping Crona in an endless second, unable to steal another moment ever again. Back in Rowan's room, Aurelia pieced everything together. With every stitch, the room brightened, toys glowed, portraits shimmered, the walls whispered with the sound of his first steps. The final garment was not a cloak or a crown, but a simple child's tunic, soft and glowing. When Rowan put it on, his memories rushed back in a flood of light, his mother's lullabies, running through the orchard barefoot, laughing with his dog under a summer sun. His smile returned, brighter than morning. Rowan knelt, tears in his eyes. "How can I ever thank you?" Aurelia smiled, her wings glimmering like stitched dawn. "Time is not for keeping, it's for sharing. Just promise me you'll never waste it." As she flew away, the sun rose in stitches of gold across the sky. as though the world itself had been mended by her tiny, magical needle. And deep in her shop in the Enchanted Glen, Aurelia hung a single thread on the wall, a thread not of dawn or moonlight, but of pure gratitude, Rowan's first gift back to her.